Hello.
Are you going to do that?
I'm doing it.
Oh.
Thanks for picking up the School Year Survival Guide. Hope it is saving your life. And if you notice, on some of the pages, there'll be a little icon that says watch. And because we
This is what you should watch.
always have more to say, we wanted to include some extra information and strategies that couldn't be packed into this book.
Because we had so much.
Because we always have a lot to say. So we decided to make videos with some extras. And we're going to show you how to make a smoothie bowl.
Do you need me this video or should I just go?
You can just go sit down. I'll call you when it's ready. So Laura is gonna,
Thanks.
oh my God, as if it's not usually the other way around. I'm gonna be Laura's assistant and I'm gonna use this lovely blender
Yes.
to make the bottom of our smoothie bowl. Go.
Right. Okay. I'm going to bring you through 7 easy steps to a smoothie bowl.
155 easy steps to a smoothie bowl.
Steps. Okay, so your first step is to pick a base. And you need a base because you need something that all your other ingredients are going to bind to. And so for the purpose of my peanut butter and jelly smoothie that I make all the time, like every day I make this thing, we're going to use Greek yogurt. And Carrie's going to add it in.
But you could use kefir, you could use coconut
Absolutely.
yogurt, whatever. Frankly, use what you've got in your fridge.
And another great thing to use as a binder is frozen banana.
That's true, if you wanted it to be vegan.
And so the one thing you do need to do is to have a little bit of forethought and cut up your frozen banana the night before, get it in a Ziploc bag.
Peel it.
Peel it
That's
and
really,
cut it.
that's really
And then put them in the freezer. I like to do about 4 or 5 at a time, so they're just there. So your next step is you want to get frozen fruit. And any frozen fruit that you love, you can buy packaged and pre-cut and have it in your freezer. For today, we're using
blueberries and blackberries
and
raspberries. But obviously, use whatever combination you like and have on hand. We have some other examples here, like frozen peaches, raspberries. This is just stunt fruit. It's not actually going to be used.
Step 3 is you're going to add a green. For the purpose of this particular recipe, we're not going to add a green, but we like to use, this is where you do it.
We're skipping this step. So now it's 6 steps.
We like to add greens that have a really kind of mellow flavor. So things like cucumber, celery, spinach, things that kids
I mean, you can use a kale, but
detect.
it's going to be a little bit of a stronger flavor.
And I recommend using, instead of fresh kale, you can get chopped frozen kale.
Yeah,
And that
blends
keeps
easier,
it nice and cool, blends easier.
Yeah.
And you can pop it in. And this would be the stage that you would want to do that. We also kind of start with our yogurt and the softer ingredients at the bottom so that the blender doesn't get jammed up. Then you're going to need to add a liquid. And for the purpose of this recipe, we're using coconut milk, but you could use whatever milk that you have available in your home, like almond milk, cow's milk, soy milk, whatever that you keep on hand. And
How much of that?
We're gonna maybe like a quarter of that. You can eyeball this. We're gonna have the recipe attached to this video.
Because clearly we're just
I
freestyling.
actually usually eyeball this myself. And then the next thing you're gonna wanna give the dish is a little bit of protein. My favorite thing to add into most of my smoothies, not just this recipe, is peanut butter. And I actually have coconut peanut butter here.
I'm sorry, I hope this doesn't gross anyone out. I'm going to use the yogurt spoon.
That's fine. I did. I dropped that other one.
My genius friend here
for 5 seconds,
dropped it on
20
the floor.
minutes, whatever. Eat it.
Obviously, do what makes sense for your family. Like, not everyone can have peanuts. You could use almond butter. You could use sunflower butter. Whatever you need to do.
You could also add quinoa at this stage. You could put coconut oil. You could put flax oil. Anything that gives it some protein. And then we're going to also give it a bit of a health boost here. I get this coconut pineapple fish oil. Add a little bit of a squirt. About a half a teaspoon.
Can I smell that?
Sure.
Because who isn't on the lookout for a fish oil that doesn't?
You could also use flax oil here.
I love flax oil.
And I also add a little bit of bee pollen.
True confession, I've never had bee pollen. Does it have a taste?
There's a bit of a taste, but I have to say peanut butter makes every taste go away.
Right,
so,
right.
Which is why if I'm adding bee pollen, I add it with peanut butter. The thing that flipped me out about bee pollen is, you know what it is?
I do know what it is. Can you see that?
On the container of bee pollen, it says could contain some bee debris.
Well,
What's
you know.
bee debris?
Well, you know, it's like maybe there's a little antenna in there. Or
really?
like
or bee poo?
Oh yeah, for
Put
sure.
the bee poo in.
Bee poo in
So you
here.
could add bee poo.
God.
And then the last thing you're gonna want to do is give your smoothie a little sweetness.
Yes.
I'm adding 2 dates. I have dates that have their pit in them, so I'm going to take the pit out.
But you could also do like a little maple syrup or honey.
Agave.
Yep.
And I'm gonna also add 1 tablespoon of chia.
But you could do hemp hearts.
Yep, and we're gonna do that later.
Oh, right, because we're gonna do toppings. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
You say when.
Just fill it up. The last stage is you wanna add toppings, and the toppings are just one more opportunity for you to add nutrition,
texture,
and yumminess. So I'm just adding some chia seeds, which we have in the bowl, and hemp hearts. I'm gonna do them in a pretty line. I'm not as pretty as Instagram though. I can never do it. Some people put flowers.
That's step 8.
Who are the people that make avocado flowers too?
I don't know them. If you have the bandwidth for this step, is you could let the kids finish this part. You know what I mean? Like you could do the smoothie and then the kids could top it.
Those are your 57 steps. For smoothie bowl.
And then if you Instagram these, tag us, okay? Because we want to see your smoothie bowls.
Thanks so much for watching, and come back to see more of our exclusive content from the School Year Survival Guide.
I know, and eat it.
Oh, shit balls, why didn't we eat it?
Go ahead.
What did I just do? What did I just do? Who did I offer it to?
Am I getting rid of this?
You know why I gave it to her? Because she didn't blend it enough for me.
Oh, I like it.